Welcome, Aries and Aries cross watchers, to your, I was going to say June, to your March 2023 monthly love reading. So we're going to look at what you and your person are thinking and feeling about each other, and actions or intentions towards each other and the relationship. So thanks for stopping by my channel today, Aries. I hope you guys have had a great week. I do apologize that these are coming out a little bit later. Usually they come out on Thursdays. Really interesting energy here. Okay. So I'm just gonna, we have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. Just gonna move this over a little bit so you can see all the cards. So we have the Page of Cups with the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And Aries, I feel like there's someone that you're not really seeing here. I feel like you seem to kind of have your back turned to someone. And I'm going to be straight with you. I don't really feel like you're interested in this person. I feel like that might be why you're kind of turning away from them. They do seem to be, it's like, maybe they're sweet, maybe they have a good heart, but I kind of just feel like you're not really interested in this one. It's like this person might be somebody that I feel like they try too hard, which, like, it's not the worst thing in the world that somebody wants to try, but it's like, I feel like they try too hard to get people to like them, not just you. And it's like there's something about that eagerness that makes you not suspicious, but really like, well, very cautious. It's like, it's almost like it's a red flag for you. So, and you're up in your headspace here. We have the Six of Pentacles, which, excuse me, it usually talks about things needing to kind of come into balance. Sometimes it can talk about, generosity or being charitable. I feel really like an a-hole for saying this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I feel like this might be somebody that you were just kind of like nice to, kind to, and it's like this person seemed to mistake that kindness as interest. And it's like, and now I feel like you might have a hard time getting rid of them. I feel like it's the kind of person that very few people show this person the attention that you gave them. It doesn't mean you gave them romantic attention. It just feels like you may have had an actual conversation with them where you had eye contact, right? It's like you treated them like a human should be treated, with respect and that sort of thing. And it's like, and now this person has attached themselves to you. So we have the Chariot here is what's in your heart space. And it's like, I feel like you obviously feel compassion for this person. But it just feels like you are not interested. And I mean, it doesn't feel like you would have a hard time being honest with this person, but it's almost like you seem to want to find the way to do it. Like you want to let them down gently, right? It's like sometimes people come in and they're ridiculous and they're cocky and they're this and they're that. And it's like, they can take it like, no thanks. I feel like you know that this person actually isn't going to accept a no. I feel a little bit gross saying this, but this is what I'm seeing. It's almost the energy of somebody that, it's like somebody shows them genuine kindness and this person mistakes it for, love. And I feel like they're here to stay for a while. It's almost like the only thing that would really kind of pull them away is if somebody else catches their eye. And I feel like what I'm seeing right now is that they're pretty focused on you. If this is somebody that has kind of been following you around, again, I'm not saying that to be crappy to this person, okay? It just feels like they have been kind of chasing you for a while. I actually feel like it might kind of have a chain of events, right? It's like you might actually see this person turn. It's that kind of energy of somebody that acts like they're just the nicest person, that if they don't get what they want or they feel like they've been led on, I feel like a very different side of them comes out. It's like they'll smile in your face, but they are going to be, it's like if you've confided in this person, they're not trustworthy. This is the kind of person that, like, if you were having a down moment and you confided in them, like, make no mistake, man, this person has a big mouth. I feel like they're someone that's really insecure, that will go and tell other people the things that you've told them. It could be out of spite. I feel for a lot of you that it's actually like this person is trying to convince other people that you're interested in them, so they're giving out your information to prove, right? It's like they need other people's approval. So they're going to go out and be like, "Oh, well, if people are like, there's no way that you and Aries are together." I mean, people obviously shouldn't say that, or I hope they wouldn't. But it's like if people kind of doubt the fact that the two of you are an item because you're not, um, I feel like this person would use some of that information to be like, "Oh, no, 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 this person, no, no, you don't understand. Aries tells me everything." And then they would tell you the one thing then they would tell those people the one thing you told them and be like, "And that's just the start of it. But, I'm not going to give away all of Aries' secrets." And like, excuse me, you just did. So, your actions or intentions towards this person is the Queen of Cups with the Three of Pentacles. So in the lightest aspect, or in like the most divine aspect, the Queen of Cups is somebody that's very like emotionally in tune with those around them, someone that's very caring. I'm getting a real kind of like selfish vibe here. And it actually feels like it's I feel like on the one hand, you're looking at this situation like, I was just trying to be nice. I was just trying to work with this person. And it's like they've kind of latched themselves onto you here. And I do feel to a certain extent that some of you may be looking at this Queen of Cups energy as a way out of this situation. Because the Queen of Cups in the darker energy is someone that is manipulative, moody, um, someone that is like quietly vindictive. And I feel like, Aries, if you have a plan to act erratic, or almost like, for example, if you're having a really hard time shaking this person, it's like, I feel like this may not be all of you, uh, but you may have this kind of plan to act out of character, more emotional, more moody. It's almost like you may try to act like things are worse than they are in your own life to kind of scare this person off. I don't think that's going to work if that is your plan. I feel like, if anything, it makes this person feel like not only are you telling them these things, but they feel they can help you. And what's really, you know, a strange or a peculiar thing to see is it's like this person has no capability of helping you. And it's like, even if they know that, they still feel like the fact that you're confiding in them at all, it's like that's a step in the right direction, right? This person, I'm going to be honest with you, I feel like they have kind of it almost feels like they might have had this whole relationship with you in their head. So it's like, in their head, they're in love with you, you're in love with them, and that's what it is. And I feel like if this is a plan, or if someone has advised you to do this, I'm going to invite you to consider that if this person has kind of latched onto you, I'm not so sure this is going to work, because they're going to see it as like, oh good, now I have a way to put the work in. And it's like, even if they can't help you, I feel like they will try to be supportive in whatever it is that you're, that you confide in them, or that you tell them. But it's like, even that, they're kind of inconsistent. It's like, they don't get it. You know what I mean? It's almost the energy of like, and I'm not trying to be diminutive to this person, okay? But it's like, you're over here having full blown, grown up problems. And this person over here doesn't get it. And it's not even the energy of someone that's way, way younger than you, right? Because I feel like children get things more than adults do, right? It's like they seem to say these simple things that really capture certain situations. That doesn't mean that you would confide in a child or whatever, right? But it's like, if you're seeing something strange out in public, usually a kid will be the first person to be like, oh, that's strange, right? I feel like this person, it's almost like they seem to be somebody that wants to relate everything back to themselves. Like, oh yeah, I totally understand, what it feels like to have your foot run over by a car because, I dropped a potato on my foot or something. I don't know. But it's like they're trying to make it seem like they get everything that you're going through, when in actuality they have no idea. I do want to say, to their credit, this person genuinely does want to be there for you and support you. But it's like you're just not interested, really, is what I'm seeing. I don't know why this reading is coming through, and I'm sorry if this is maybe not what you wanted to hear. So we have the Three of Wands and the Two of Pentacles is what's in your person's headspace. So they seem to feel like if they just wait it out a little bit, that they're going to find a way into your heart. I feel like this person, it's like all you have to do is smile at them from across the room. Excuse me. And they seem to think that that's an in, right? When really you're just kind of being like generally friendly. I feel like if this person could kind of grow up, that they would be a really good partner to somebody. But I feel like, number one, it's almost like they've kind of shown you that you don't really want them as a partner. And number two, I kind of feel like they have some, I don't want to say this. I feel like they might have some heartbreak coming their way for them to, this almost, whatever dream world this person is living in. I feel like there are some realities that this person kind of needs to face, and I feel like they may have to go through some situations to see that, because I feel like they kind of stay, and it's not like, oh, they're being punished or they're being made stronger for a life or whatever. Like, no, they need to, I feel like this person might kind of lie to themselves about the reasons why people do what they do. And I feel like that has put them in an energy where they're living, it's like they're trying to make their 3D reality look how their imagination makes it look. And it's like the further they lean into that imagination, the more they feel it's already real, right? So it's like law of attraction, all that sort of stuff. But, it would be like me never training, never doing any boxing lessons, and then getting into the ring with a professional fighter. Like, you can, manifest and happy thoughts and all that stuff all you want, but if you're not doing the work, you're gonna, like, I would be out in one pie. Like, that's not gonna, you know what I mean? Like, and it kind of feels like it's that situation, right? It's like this person, it's like they want the right thing, but they have no idea anything else. Anything else, like what it takes to get there, what it's going to require, what it's this, what it's that. It's like, I feel like because this person, um, they seem to continually go after people that are, out of their league. And that's not to say that I know there, like, listen, there is a hierarchy when in the dating world or whatever. Um, we all know that, but I feel like this person, it's like they want the things that they want, but they're not willing to do the things for themselves to get themselves in an energy where they're attracting what they want, if that makes sense, right? It's like if this person, for example, let's say they wanted somebody that had a really great body. And this isn't to say that people with different types of interests can't get together, okay? I don't know how to describe this, but it feels like it's the energy of somebody that wants to get with um, someone that is a painter, but it's like they have no interest in art, right? So it's like a huge part of your world they actually have no interest in. They just have this fantasized version of you. It's that kind of a thing. And I feel like you might actually know that this person, it's like they see love as a Disney movie, right? It's not the real, that can sometimes be a little bit gritty. And I feel like you also I actually feel like this person they may not, but I feel like for some of you, they may have a bit of a reputation as being immature and unreliable. And I feel like you're going to see that really soon if you haven't already. It's like this person could have three really, I feel like this person could have somebody very interested in them, but they're interested in everybody else. You know what I mean? So it's like they're chasing after somebody that's not interested in them. Period. Right? And it's like I feel like their constant pursuit of you might actually make some people uncomfortable. Because it's kind of like, oh, I can't watch this person do this to themselves again. So their actions or intentions towards you, it's like they obviously want to be happy, and I feel like they are. Oh, sorry, one moment, please. Sorry about that, Aries. I didn't know my son was coming home for lunch, and I heard him and some of his friends at the door. So when it comes to their actions or intentions towards you, I don't really see this person coming to terms with reality just yet. I feel like they're still living in a dream world. I feel like they might spend a lot of time alone fantasizing about you. And it doesn't actually feel, I'm going to be honest, it doesn't feel like it's like a physical fantasy, okay? I mean, that could be a part of it, but it doesn't feel like that's, it's almost like that's, it's not the goal for this person. I mean, obviously they would want that or whatever if they were in a romantic relationship with you, but I feel like more the goal is that they just really want to be happy. And I feel like this person sees you as someone that's really strong, someone that is, that could kind of give them what they need. But I feel like this person is kind of coming into this connection or looking for something. It's like they want something from you, but I feel like they're not really thinking about what they can give or what they have to offer. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's that same kind of, excuse me, it's that same kind of energy where it's like, how do I say this? They want you, but they don't want to do the things that they have to for themselves to put them to kind of level up to be someone that you'd be interested in. So think we'll pull a card for some advice. And then I will close out the read. Can we get some advice for Aries? Advice? I think we're going to get actually one more card for this person for what Aries can expect. What can Aries? Page of Cups again. The bottom of the deck here, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like if you do give this person a chance, you're going to see their shortcomings real quick. And I feel like you're going to see either right away, like either immediately or real fast, that this person is in love with this fantasy version of you. It's like they don't know you well enough to love you the way that they do. To like really, like maybe they love the way you look, they love the things that you do, but it's like if they don't actually know you, it's almost like it's unreasonable for them to assume that they love you to the extent that they feel they do. And it's almost like they feel they're somehow getting the short end of the stick because they can't have you. And like, you may have compassion for this person. And maybe a friendship could develop if that's something that you wanted. But I feel like if you are friends with this person, you may see them go through a lot of hurts because they kind of end up having to face reality. And because they're choosing to ignore it, when it does kind of finally come up and get right in their face, it doesn't feel like it's a very nice experience for them. So Aries, I think I'll leave it there. I hope this reading was... Oh, okay, wait. No, I'm not going to leave it there. What? Wait a minute. Okay. What is that? Page of Cups again! Oh my god. Lovers, Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Princess of Cups. You know what? So yes, this person is focused on you, but I feel like they actually might have other people that they're focused on as well. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit crazy to me that this person is so kind of wanting you and pursuing you, but I feel like they might have a couple of people that they're pursuing. You know what I mean? This Page of Cups card, to me as a reader, always kind of says, like, this person's in love with someone else. You know what I mean? There's someone else. There's too many people in this card. I don't know if you can see this, but here's this person sitting here, and it's like, in the 5D, they kind of have this, like, heart thing with somebody else, but they're focused on this one. Like, I feel like this person is still actually energetically attached to somebody else. I feel like they are... It's like they see you, they want you, but they're not over something else here. And I kind of feel like... Hold on for a second. Oh, God. Okay. Aries, I feel like this is the kind of situation that even if you did get involved with this person, that they may end up leaving you for this past person. You know, it's that energy of like, I can't believe I got burned by someone who wanted me first. And I feel like that may be what kind of ends up happening here. Because I feel like this person really wants things, but they don't really have that stick-to-itiveness. You know what I mean? It's like that stamina and that steady energy that comes with being in a long-term relationship. You have to be committed and dedicated, and you got to wake up and you have to choose to be in that relationship every day. And by choose, that's talking about like getting up and doing the things that will support that relationship continuing, right? So, like getting up, making sure that you're connecting with your partner, that you're taking care of yourself, that you're doing the things that are going to support the success of both of you. And I feel like this person is someone that's really, it's like they're way too flighty for that. I can see them kind of hopping on the subway on a whim. Very, it's like impulsive but emotionally driven. So they might have kind of like there might be a water sign with some fire in there that kind of, and like, I'm not trying to knock either water or fire. Okay, obviously this person isn't in the, when I'm referring to those, it's not the divine kind of energy that comes off of those. It's this, it's almost like they're run by their emotions and they make decisions based on emotions. And that's coupled with this impulsivity, that it's like they think something and they do it, or they feel something and they're like, oh, I feel this type of way. And it's like they're on the subway kind of racing to their love and they're all excited and they're this and they're that. And it's like they're not thinking about things in real life terms. So I think I'll leave it there. If this reading resonated, I hope it was helpful and brought you some clarity. If you made it to the end of the read, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. If you're new here, I upload reads usually on Thursdays. I apologize, this is Friday. And I upload longer reads on Thursdays and then usually a mini weekly love read on Sundays. Next Thursday will be the March 2023 singles and new love readings. And that's it for today. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and we'll see you on the next one. Much love. Bye.